everyone. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different today. So it's not quite a general read. We're gonna draw some numbers. We're gonna draw some letters. If these things have significance to you, like initials in a name, a place, perhaps the numbers reflect a birth date. This is going to be a more personal message for you. So we're going to allow some of these to come forward. E. This one went sideways too. Oh, well, that's interesting. I'm gonna pull one more, and then we're gonna grab some numbers too. Well, okay then. Beds, B-E-D-S. So if these have, or if the word beds has some sort of special significance to you, this is gonna be a more personal read for you. The number 13. I'm gonna grab 3, 2, got 27 and 10. Okay. All right, guys. So these might be birthdays. It might have to do with an address or a phone number. You're going to know. It's going to make sense to you. This is just going to be a read for you. You know what? I started shuffling these, but I feel like I need to pull my oracle cards first. So we're going to grab a few of these guys. This is the deck that I'm drawn to. So this is like, I'm sort of on the fly here. I'm trusting my intuition that once these numbers come forward, the message is starting to form for a particular person or a few people. And so I'm just allowing my intuition to guide me using different decks here. Polarity. Interesting. Past lives. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy cards to have coming forward. Magic and strength. I feel a reconnection in these cards, like with somebody who you've known from a past life. I also feel like this polarity, like polar opposites. Polar opposites. I don't know if this is like circumstances have changed from the last life that you lived to this one, like very significant differences have come forward. Maybe the area of the world that you live in. This might also be in a past life you were a man and in this one you're a woman, or vice versa as well. I also feel a secondary energy in this. Like somebody who you already know who you have in your life, or somebody who you run into. It's somebody who you draw strength from, though. I feel like is a very positive bond. I feel like when the two of you get together, it's kind of like magic. It's like that picking up where you left off, because you just have this deeper connection, like your souls are connected. They're connected from past lives. So you guys got this history behind you, even though, perhaps in this life, it might have taken time for the two of you to meet. There's still that connection. It doesn't go away. Patience, passion, intuition, intention. I feel like we're talking about a relationship too. Like a relationship. And it is with somebody who you've been involved with before. Like I said, past life. You guys have a deeper connection. You feel a strong pull to this person too. And like your intuition just tells you there's something there, there's something more. This is beyond just meeting someone and thinking, they're cute and they got a good sense of humor. There's something a little bit deeper here. I feel even in this intention card, there's something deeper. This is like your souls, whether you're aware of it or not, had this like pact to come back together in the next life. It's like the intent was always there. It was always there. It was just going to take time before it manifested in this life. I got lots of cards flipping out all over the place here. So we're going to grab some tarot here. I want more detail on all of this. Tower card. I do feel like we're dipping into sort of the end of that past life as well with this one. Because I feel an ending with the Tower card, a very much complete ending, like dying, passing over. And then I feel in the Empress, like the universe, and nurturing in that spiritual side, in that spiritual realm. I feel a staying there for a while to heal, to be together. And then I also feel it's interesting. The two of you were actually romantically involved in the last life. You guys built a life together. You guys had a home. You guys had children in a past life. I feel like this person in their past life was male. The male passed first. The female stayed alive longer, sort of with the home, with the family, looking after things before they passed too. Interesting. I also feel like she felt like it was unfair. She felt like it was unfair when he passed away, like he got taken from her. Okay, I don't think he died of old age in a past life. Whoever these two energies are, whichever one of these is you, because I'm not entirely sure yet, especially with that polarity card. I feel like genders are flipped this time around. So it's going to take me going through the cards here to figure out who's who in this life. In the last life, our Queen of Pentacles, our feminine energy, felt ripped off when she lost her man. I wonder if he went to war. If he died in a war, died as a soldier. He died early, and I don't feel natural causes. I feel like it was somebody took his life or his life was taken. It was extremely heartbreaking and it felt very unfair. And she was left to look after the family, to look after the little ones, while he sort of waited. Because I feel like he waited on the other side so that he could catch up with her again. There was a pact. Whether she knows it or not, when he died, he made a pact that he was going to meet her in the next life and they would be together again. I feel like she was pretty poor after this. I feel like financially it really hurt having to look after the children. And they were left in a really rough space financially. I don't know that they were destitute. They might have been pretty fucking close to it. Four of Swords. It was just like on top of the grief. Then there was that too. It was like, how do we survive? How do we survive? Ace of Wands. I think she wound up having to take another husband. That Ace of Wands, I actually feel a new life like a child. I don't know if she was pregnant at the time that he died, or it was just slightly after the baby was born. I do feel like she wound up having to take a second husband to look after her. This King of Swords, whoever this is, this would have been her secondary husband. I think he was emotionally cold, but he wasn't a bad guy. Because I feel in him honor and loyalty. You know what? I think he actually knew this man. I think they were connected in some way. And this was like his duty to take on her and take on the kids and look after them. Because I feel that in this Knight of Swords, like a white knight, like doing the right thing. Duty, honoring duty. Like I said, if he was a soldier and he died in battle, these two served together. If this was in some other way by somebody else, like, I don't know, like a brawl that got out of hand or something, it was like this King of Swords, whoever he represents, he was a close friend. He was a close friend of our Queen's soulmate. And so he took on her as a wife, he took on the children, and he looked after them. He looked after them. So we got Two of Pentacles. Balance. I do feel like this made our person happy when they passed away, knowing that someone they knew and trusted was looking after their family. Even though obviously it wasn't ideal, I do feel like they felt like they were honored that this person stepped up to the plate to be able to look after them. I think it made it easier for them to not be there physically because they were always watching over. I think for them it helped to bring some sort of rest, knowing that this was happening and that their person was taken care of. And now I feel like now it's just waiting. Now it's just a matter of time before we can come back together in the next life. Five of Swords. I feel like they waited. They waited and they waited for eventually their queen to pass and to join them. Because even here, I feel it like falling on the battlefield, like dying too soon, and like it was unfair. But I feel waiting. I feel waiting to come back together in the spiritual realm. And this Ace of Pentacles represents our Queen of Pentacles, waiting to come back together with our Queen of Pentacles and start fresh and begin again. There was an oath. When this person died, their soul took an oath to wait for our Queen of Pentacles on the other side. We're going to grab a few more here because I want to know about this lifetime too, Tarot. Can you please make a segue into this lifetime? Even in the Nine of Swords, I feel like biding time. Biding time. Four of Wands, to begin again. To begin and build again, to make contact again. and attracted to our queen. See, this is our queen coming back in another energy. Coming back, attracting. It's like even though their soul may have taken on a different gender, they're still attracting this person in this, like they're like magnets, because the vow was made. The vow was made. This person was going to come back to them. This person, some level, their soul recognizes their queen again in this life. And I feel like they felt a sense of emptiness until they met this person. That's why we have like this intention. We have like this deep knowing. We have this strength. It's like being pulled to somebody without realizing, always feeling like there's a void until this person shows up, and then everything seems to make sense. And then it's like our cup feels filled. Now our cup feels full. Now it feels like we can begin again and have happiness. And even though we can't maybe put our finger on it or say it out loud, it's like we know this thing is meant to be. We know this is where we're supposed to be in life. We know this is who we're supposed to be with. And that is exactly what's happening here with these two people coming back together. The Devil card. So this is something that somebody manifested. This is something that someone manifested. Their soul manifested these two people coming back together. They decided ahead of time, this is what I wanted my world to look like. I don't feel like I got to fulfill that as much as I wanted to in my past life. I kind of got ripped off. We had this deep love for each other. I'm going to live it again in the next life. And this person, whether they realize it or not, every single choice that they have made in this life was their soul actively working at finding their Queen of Pentacles again. That Devil card. It's not the devil. It represents a Capricorn. One of these people is either a Capricorn in this life or they were a Capricorn in their past life. Pentacles also represents an earth sign. So our Queen of Pentacles energy may have been the Capricorn. And I feel it coming back. Lots of coming back. Introspective. I see this hermit like following a light and he doesn't even know where he's going. He doesn't even know where it's leading, but he's following it and he's trusting it. This is everything this person's ever done. Moving towards this, I feel like they've also made physical moves in their life. Whoever this is working their way back to their queen without realizing it, being pulled like a magnet. They've had to do a physical move to wind up in the same location where that queen is. The Two of Swords, they don't realize why they're doing it. They just felt pulled to do it. They just had to do it. Balance, bringing balance back. Bringing balance back. The Six of Pentacles. And I feel abundance in this card as well. I feel like these two people meeting each other, it's like it brings abundance. It's just like the connection that their souls have. They can just feel it. Maybe not even put it into words, but they can feel it. Queen of Cups. That's our emotional fulfillment. It's like this person, and they keep coming back in queens. But I feel like there may have been a switch of genders this time around anyways. But they're still coming back in the cards as a queen, as a softer energy, a more feminine energy. And I feel like they're very soft, like happy, emotional, fulfilling. This is what this person gets, because this masculine energy is still a very aggressive energy, even if they're a female in this life. They're more of a doer, they're more ambitious, they're more sort of go out there and take action. Where our softer energy, sort of our feminine energy sort of sits back and waits for something to come. Burdens. I feel burdens falling away too. Burdens that maybe somebody couldn't even put into words, because I feel like a void that all of a sudden kind of like disappeared. And somebody didn't even realize it was there until they met this person. Nine of Wands. Journey over time. I would frickin' say so. These two people coming back together, it's like this was destined to happen. When this person died, this masculine energy died in the last life, they said, I am coming back. I am coming back to my love. I will find my love. And it was just a matter of time to wait for them until now. I'd like to draw a few more cards. I want to know a little bit more about what's happening in their current situation. Tarot, can you tell me what's going on in this current situation? And the card that came flying out was the Lover's card. I feel like these people have already met. These people have already met. They are currently in a relationship. They are currently in a relationship. And beginning a new cycle. Somebody, one of these individuals is also just coming out of a long-term relationship and healing from heartbreak. When the two of these people are meeting, it is like the beginning of a new cycle. I also feel like somebody is having to rebuild. So this Ten of Swords that have come to an end, somebody coming out of a relationship, they have actually had to do some rebuilding financially to be able to recover from this. And the two of these people have met while this is going on. That's what's happening here. And I do feel like somebody is sort of like coming out of a fog and finding love again. And this soulmate showing up. They have this deep knowing. They don't quite understand why they're so connected to this person, but they are. I feel like this need to just trust that and embrace it. And like it's going to help with healing. It's going to help with moving forward. Because these two people are destined to be together. There it is. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has found his Queen of Pentacles again in this life. This is this energy coming back forward that never showed me a court card until now to represent themselves. It is that King of Pentacles. It's like coming back to the Queen. And this person might also be a Capricorn too, right? Somebody's a Capricorn in the past life or in this life for sure. I see success. I see wealth. I see a king who found his queen again. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. Please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. And have a great day, everyone.